Hi, class 10th. How are you, boys and girls? You have first chapter, A Letter to God, and written by G.L. Funets. Funets was born in Lanzarote in the Canary Island. Canary Island. Have you heard about West Indies? They play cricket. He first went to sea as a duck boy. Sea as a deck boy, sorry. Deck. Deck means shipman. With his father when he was 10 years old. As a teenager, he worked on a cargo ship out of the Canary Islands to Trinidad and Tobago, Puerto Rico. So these are all West Indian islands, very near to South of America. We are very familiar, we know West Indies by its cricket team. Brian Lara, such legendary players of that country, and N.T. Roberts, Sowers, Clive Lloyd. When I was a young boy, a very small child, I got fascinated by that team. We saw their cricket matches. That is the country, mostly black people. And when he was 22, he migrated permanently to Cuba. This is also again an island, small country, known for boxers. He died from cancer in Cozumel in 2002 at the age of 104. I am talking about author G.L. Fuentes. If we talk about A Letter to God, it is a story of extreme faith in God, too much faith in God, right? Through this story he writes, the writer has tried to depict the invincible and great faith in God of a simple poor farmer. And his name was Lencho, L-E-N-C-H-O. Lencho was a very poor farmer, but very honest and hard-working farmer. Right? And a letter to God means something wrong happened to his crop, and he write a letter to God. Lencho was very dedicated. This was Lencho. Lencho was a very dedicated agriculturist. He was accepting a decent harvest this year. But sadly the hailstorm, big white balls, destroyed his harvest totally. His harvest was destroyed. But he had faith that God will help him. He was straightforward. He composed a letter to God. He wrote a letter. In the letter, he asked God to send him 100 pesos, 100 rupees. At the point, he went to the post office and put the letter into the post office letter box, right? The postman removed the letter from the letterbox. He read the address on it and laughed badly. When he rushed to the postmaster and gave him that letter, the postmaster also got surprised when he saw the address of God. When he read the letter, he got very serious, this postmaster. He lauded this man with extraordinary confidence in God. And what he decided, he asked his employees of the post office, please collect some money. He gave a part of his salary also. But they were able to collect only a little more than half the money requested by Lencho, around 70 peso. And he wanted 100. Next Sunday, Lencho came again to the post office. He asked if there was any letter for him. The postmaster took out the letter and gave it to Lencho. Lencho was not surprised at seeing the money. But when he counted the money, he became very angry. He thought that God could not have made the mistake. He took paper and ink and wrote another letter to God. Then he put the letter into the letter box again. What he wrote in that? That you are not fair. I asked 100, you gave 70. After Lencho had gone, the postmaster and the employees read the letter. Lencho had complained to God that he had received only 70 peso. He requested God to send him the rest of the money soon. And send it by mail now. Don't send it by these post office people. They have stolen my 30 rupees. He wrote that the post office employee were a bunch of crook who might have stolen my money. How nicely, how strong faith. So dear children, I will not tell too much about this, but this much you have to remember. You have listened me. Hopefully you can understand very well that what a man Lencho was. Bye bye. Take care.